Dijak might leave WWE before debuting on Raw because his contract is up fairly soon. The conversations have been going positively well, according to Fightful, but that's where we're at, and it
But
would be very sad.
they're still far away in negotiations, and he was not at this past Raw. So that's why it's becoming like more of a story, because he had been at Raw previously. And
That's
he
so
wasn't this
sad.
past week. I
That's
kind of
sad.
feel like I don't mind them keeping him off TV, like if that's what they're trying to do, because I don't think that just because they drafted him, they have an obligation to put him on TV right away. I think
That is true.
actually that's a bigger issue when they try to do that, because then they're trying to force something that they don't have any like reason to for, you know what I mean? Like if they don't have plans for Dijak, then don't put him on TV yet, because and I don't think he would want to be put on TV. I don't know him, but like I wouldn't want to be up there put on TV just so that you could say you put me on TV, but you actually don't have any plans for me. So I'm just going to be doing these random matches with no actual storyline or no feud. Like there's no end game here. It's just like, okay, well, we drafted you. We got to put you on TV. That's what I feel like. Like that's what they're doing. I'm sure part of it also has to be because his contract is up. So it's like, why put you on TV if we don't even know if you're going to resign? Seems kind of counterproductive. But I mean, if they're saying it's positive, I mean, I'm assuming that they're going to have to sell him on like, okay, we're going to do this with you, because he's going to then he can use like the whole Braun Breaker thing to negotiate. Be like, all right, I see what you're doing with Braun Breaker. See what you're doing with Lyra. I want that. That's the type of stuff I want. If you're going to put me on Raw, I want to be that involved. I want to be on Raw
Mm-hmm.
every week. I want to have captivating storylines. I don't want to just be put on Raw, have a nice contract in the bank, and I'm just like sitting and catering. So
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I think he should use those kinds of things to his advantage. Because then you
They
could
should.
also, as I said, look at Pretty Deadly. They ain't doing shit, and they were huge in NXT. Same thing with Dijak. I would be like, I'm not, don't do that to me. If that's
No.
what you're playing, then bye. You know?
He's too talented too. Have him feud with Braun Breaker. Like Braun's just so out of control that Adam Pearce like I have to do something or whatnot, and then Dijak is the figure coming out of the shadows and like
Maybe,
feuds with
but
him
they
in this
might not.
battle.
They might want Braun to be against a more established person from the main roster first. You know,
Fair.
to like build up that heat with him a bit more. Because I even think him going against like Ricochet and Ilya is a little questionable.
Oh, okay, I can see why, but
I think he
I
needs to
like
go
it.
he needs to go after someone like, and I'm not saying this, I'm just it's his first name, like Sheamus. Like he needs to go after a guy like that people care about and are invested in, for people to properly hate him. Like people don't have like intense feelings for Ricochet or Ilya. You know what I mean? So it's like it's not going to get the same reaction that they probably want from Braun. He's getting a decent response, obviously, but
Mm-hmm.
it wouldn't be the same as if he went after Cody Rhodes or something. You know, like that would be way bigger.
He just absolutely spears the shit out of Cody Rhodes.
Oh my
Oh
god, it's
my
like
god.
we got rid of Brock Lesnar and we got a new one, a much tanner one.
Much tanner one.
Yeah.
And a Steiner version of it, which is just even crazier.